trees, destroying an asteroid. Take it with a grain of salt. That's my suggestion. Q6. What trophy is its league's equivalent of an MVP award? Hart Memorial Trophy, Norris Trophy, Jack Adams Award. Don't be the LVP tonight. Least valuable. Norris will have you skating on thin ice. The NHL's accolade for an MVP is Hart Memorial Trophy. That's the goal for 102,000 of you. Well done. The National Hockey League actually has several awards for valuable members. The Norris Trophy is just for defense players, while Jack Adams goes down perfectly on the rocks. Cheers to that. Q7. On Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what is Raphael's weapon? Swords, sai, or nunchucks? Weapon of choice. Cowabunga dudes and all that good stuff. If you opted for nunchucks, you got none of this right. They look kind of sword-like, but they're sai. And a huge sigh of relief for 73,000 of you. Raphael is the one with the red mask. Remember, there he is. Yeah, he holds a thick Brooklyn accent, wields twin sai blades, and he paints frescoes as well. He's multi-talented. Yeah, yes. Q8. What Israeli Prime Minister grew up largely in the US? Golda Meir, Yitzhak Rabin, Benjamin Netanyahu. Oh, it's fun to say those names. If you went for Yitzhak Rabin, you've been voted out, I'm afraid. Beating the boys on this one. Golda Meir, and you're in my ear with the correct answer. Some of you are 24,000 on another Savage. We're talking double the Savage right here on Q8. Almost 70,000 of you gone. Born in the Ukraine, this former Israeli Prime Minister immigrated to the US as a child and was raised on the mean streets of Milwaukee. And guess what? We've got a prize question and some money coming your way. Don't forget, if you get this question right, you'll have to make a choice. Either take the money and run or keep it moving towards that $175,000 jackpots. Yeah, good luck, players. Let's do it. Here's Q9. Which movie series has the most theatrically released feature-length films? X-Men, Star Trek, Star Wars. Three of our faves. All three have been cranking them out for half of forever, taking us where no man has been before at least 13 times. Star Trek. Did you avoid the death grip, Vulcan death grip? That was a toughie. That was a brutal 13,000 of you made it through. Well, aren't you an enterprising bunch? You deserve to be rewarded for that right answer. What do we have on offer? We've got 19 cents that we're offering to 13,170 players. Remember, next prize question, 4 questions away. You want to take that cash? Or you want to continue to make that dash towards 175,000? What's it going to be? 4,844 players chose to take the money, and you are HQ winners tonight. Well done, 19 cents to each of you. Nice job. The rest of you, we've got work to do. Q10, what US President's Secretary of Defense helped design a video game? George H.W. Bush, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton. It was quite the turn of events. If you opted for Bill Clinton, you were close, but no cigar this time. It's George W. Bush. You're after the W tonight. You're after that win. 4,146 of you. Not quite the average political career path, right? Churchill Solitaire is a challenging variety of the card game. Its slickly designed iOS app was created with input from Rami. Donald Rami. Q11. The first message ever sent by telegraph came from what book of the Bible? Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. What do you think? One step closer to the internet, but a million steps behind it. Hope you didn't go for Exodus, because you'll be part of a mass exodus happening right now, because there's numbers we were looking for. Numbers don't lie. 3,551 of you knew that. On May 24th, 1844, the first message was sent over a wire by Samuel Morse, who tapped out, "What hath God wrought?" Bigger question is, what does that mean? Still haven't figured it out. Now remember, guys, this is your last chance to use your extra lives. They won't work after Q12. All right? Good luck. Here goes. Of these US states' highest points, which is the lowest Florida, Delaware, Louisiana. There are highs in this game and there are lows. If you tapped on Louisiana, you just hit a new low, but the lowest point here is in Florida. Sunny old Florida. Are you in a great state? 3,098 of you are. Louisiana has the highest point with the highest point, right? 535 feet. Delaware's top spot stands at 409, while Florida peaks at 345 feet high. We're getting higher in the game with another prize question coming your way on Q13. Let's do it. An ancient Egyptian holiday still celebrated today is named for what relaxing action? Taking a rest, watching the wind, or smelling the breeze. Holiday that was celebrated not long ago. If you went for taking a rest, you can rest up for the rest of the game, I'm afraid. Smelling the breeze. This smells good for 2,344 of you. Sham el Nissim is a celebration of the start of spring. Well, spring or summer. I'm about to make it rain. Will you take the cash and dash or stick around for the biggest stash? 86 cents we've got on offer to 2,344 players. Next prize queue, 4 questions away. Make your choice and stick to it. What's your choice going to be? Players, I can't wait to find out. Okay, 1,024 of you taking that 86 cents. Congrats to you guys. Come on, the rest of you. We've got Q14 coming at you right now. Which of these is the Canadian civilian recognition with the highest honor? Order of Canada, Order of Honor, Order of Merit. I order you to tap the right answer, please. You've got to be pretty high up there to get an Order of Canada, but that's small change compared to the Order of Merit. Did you get that on your own merit? Oh, just 408 of you on a brutal question. The Order of Merit recognizes distinguished service in a range of areas, and it's bestowed upon you by Lizzie herself, Her Majesty, the Queen. Q15. Which of these CrossFit WODs contains only one exercise? Grace, Angie, Murph. WOD, what's that word? What? What does that mean? If you tapped on Murph, well, you truly Murphed that up, didn't you? Keeping it elegant. It's Grace, and you are gracing us with your presence. 166 of you is getting tight. WOD stands for Workout of the Day. In CrossFit, they're all names, of course. So if you're doing a Grace, you'll be doing 30 clean and jerks. No further comment from me on that. Moving swiftly ahead. Q16. Nicole Kidman reportedly quipped that later returned to which of these films during rehearsals? The Hours, The Others, Eyes Wide Shut. The rest of us will be fired for good, but not Nicole Kidman. If you went for Eyes Wide Shut, you should have kept them open, shouldn't you? It's The Other One, The Others is what we were looking for. 67 of you others got it right. The Others was a tight little horror flick with some pretty dark material. Nicole wasn't down with the devil, so she quit, but the crew and I'm sure the cash swayed her to return. We're talking more cash right now with another